I feel so fresh today, you know.
You look very fresh, Twin,
Thank you. I like
fresh you.
Fresh you. Okay. The splash of brightness that is super ready to take over the grime of the day is here, and the suspense at the opening of the Pandora's box is what today is all about. So expect the unexpected.
Wow, wow, wow. Well, let me agree, because if life is like a movie, then it is true they say life opens doors, and it is up to you to choose which to open or to close. Not to worry, the only door eSplash is opening for you is one full of an overdose of fun and excitement.
Yeah. So, get in here. 3D, DVD, 40X. You want the experience of a lifetime? We're about to give it to you in whichever way or style you want it. Get ready for a great experience with comedy, adventure, action, fantasy, horror, or any genre of movie.
Yeah.
Now, having said that, let me balance well, because
Balenciaga.
it's not easy to wake up and come on this show. It is, they say life is a risk, and you know, I'm privileged, and I'm happy, and I'm honored, and I'm so elated to be alive today and to be on your screen before you doing this. What I love. So it is your homegirl right here. It's your girlfriend next door. It is the jewel in the crown. It's the hostess with the mostest, baby. It is Honey Money. It is Venus. It is given honey flames, honey fire, honey on point. You know, it's a Tuesday, so we're just going to be classy like that. Wow. How about that for size?
Please, let me add one. It's giving honey, freedom fighter, Black Panther energy.
Wow.
I was just looking at you on the screen, and I'm like, girl.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
It's serving.
Baby,
I can't top this. I can't even do better, but let me try. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's the second man to land on the moon.
Hey!
The freshest boy from Pluto. The owner of Jupiter.
Oh, wow.
Ole!
Emilio Kong. It's Big J, baby. You already know the man.
Okay. Is that we removed 22 from the thing already? Because birthday has passed.
Birthday never passed.
Birthday. Okay, so where have you been? Belated happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I've not seen you since then. I hope you're fine. I hope you did enjoy the day.
Yeah.
I hope everything is okay. I've been going to toilet very well.
I'm still human.
She's just checking.
No, I just want to make sure that everything
She's checking everywhere. But yeah. All right, it is your girl Dala, aka the goddess of skills. Some of you call me the goddess, or Dala la 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 la.
And you look dead.
Dash it.
Gorgeous.
Dash it.
That red color.
It's giving lady vibes today.
Yeah.
You know, it's to give hooligan normally.
So lady in red.
Hooligan.
Lady in red.
Lady in red.
Yeah.
He's the one with me. But yeah, without wasting time, J. Paul, let's find out what we have.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're feeling pumped. That's why we've got lined up for you today stories making waves in the entertainment world. And of course, celebrity birthday shout out. Want to know what happened in the entertainment history today? Well, you can catch that on Rewind also.
All right, so we'll then be finding out who we have got on Where Are They Now, while J. Paul will be bringing us today's dose of social media craziness only on Social View.
And still to come on the second half of the show is the Trade Off segment. Then we will be having the news recap, after which we will then be joined by our guest. We will then wrap it all up with movies and the movies. Anyways, guys, it is now time for the entertainment news, and we are kicking off our news stories today with this one. Some good news here. The Academy directs Nigerian Oscars Selection Committee to represent Nigerian films. Amidst the silent crisis going on in the Nigerian Oscar Selection Committee, NOSC, the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences has given the organizing body another opportunity to reconvene for a revote for the films eligible for the 2023 Oscar consideration. Filmmaker Kunle Afolayan, who had been vocal about the situation, shared the news via his social media pages. Taking to Twitter, Kunle Afolayan wrote, and I quote, "It's just been confirmed that the Academy Oscars have given the Nigerian Oscars Selection Committee a week extension to revote and represent a film to represent Nigeria by October 21st latest. God's hands is in this one, I believe, Anikulakbo on my mind," end of quote. If you would recall, in a statement released by NOSC, the committee voted for 3 Nollywood films: Ebony Live Studios' Election Oba, Kunle Afolayan's Anikulakbo, and Femi Adeboyo produced King of Thieves. While 8 members of the committee voted for nil submission, 5 reportedly voted for Election Oba, with the remaining films splitting the votes 1-1.
Okay, so has anybody seen Election Oba?
I haven't seen it.
Have you heard of it? I'm just here.
I haven't heard of it.
So, okay, the other films, I've seen them, King of Thieves, and I've seen Anikulakbo. Are great movies. They deserve a chance to, be voted for. I've not seen Election Oba. That's why I'm asking if anybody else.
I have not seen Election Oba, and I truly agree with you. I do hope that they're not trying to be funny, because I really do hope so.
All right, so I feel like this is a very good opportunity for us to finally cinch. And then the fact that the Oscars have said, you know what, we're giving you guys an extension for you to deliver. I feel like we should take this time out to actually deliver quality and not deliver based on, because, again, I haven't seen it either.
See.
So it's dicey.
I've seen King of Thieves, and I've seen Anikulakbo.
Yeah.
And I must say that, in fact, I am still waiting to talk about King of Thieves right here on the show. The day we talk about, movies we're watching currently or movies we watched before, I get to talk about it. I was too impressed.
Yeah, Femi Adebayo was amazing.
I was too impressed. In fact, even I came back to work to say that I think the hype on this was not even enough, and people were saying that, oh, and they hyped it, or maybe because it's not on a particular platform. Oh my gosh, they outdid themselves. I must say that, we've got good actors.
Yes.
I'm not even going to mince words here, because we've been here and we've complained about how Nollywood can be very trashy sometimes. And, but this one, oh my goodness, it was everything. So it was everything.
I'm having a problem here, and forgive me, I have to really say my mind. So these same people closed down the committee, right? And said there was no film eligible to represent Nigeria.
Yeah.
Now, Kunle Afolayan has been vocal about his movie Anikulakbo and why it's been closed. Everybody also has been talking about King of Thieves. Where did the Election Oba come from?
Okay, so that one is already established that we don't know what's going on, and they should not go and ruin the one chance that we might have this year. So it's the fact that 5 people voted nil.
Yeah.
Like, are you all right?
The reason I'm saying that,
right.
I hope that something is not trying to be funny right there. I mean, please, let us be fair. Like, if you have watched stuff and people have really put in a lot of work and, they delivered, what are we talking about? Because, see, I can't even stop talking about King of Thieves. That King of Thieves was everything. The actors, you're talking about Femi Adebayo, Toyin Aimaku, you're talking about Ibrahim Chita, you're talking about, they delivered. And if you're talking about something indigenous, you're talking
that's
about...
just fantastic.
No,
and then they're splitting votes 1-1 between Anikulakbo
and then 5 people are saying nil, and then
5 people are saying
now...
No. This is what I have with Nigeria.
Oh, gosh.
Anyways, let's move on.
All right, let's move on. All right, let's move on already. MBGN organizers unveil 2022 contestant. The Most Beautiful Girl in Nigeria, MBGN, is a pageant organized by the Silverbird Group with the main purpose of sending representatives to international competitions. Contestants for the 2022 MBGN pageant were recently unveiled by the organizers, and TVC was on ground to capture the moment.
especially the contestants, the sponsors, the press. I know TVC was last minute, they came in last night from the MD. Thank you, lady. The winner of the show goes on to Miss World. Common knowledge, you all right? Then you have the other going to Miss Universe, which is taking place in, you know where? Where? New Orleans in January.
I've been a beauty queen 3 times in the past. I've done at least 10 to 12 different television shows. Again, I was always in front of the camera, but I found my love behind the camera, and especially with training and working on different competitions. I've worked with everything from America's Next Top Model with some of the models on that show, and several others. One of the things I want to do is to help give you that international flair, something that a lot of other competitions can't necessarily do. When I work with my girls, I look for winners every single time.
I came back and I received a very warm welcome from everybody here, and it's just like I'm coming back home. And it's something that you may not get in other places, but right here, everybody is going to, once you have that crown, once you're even a participant, people are going to see your face and they're going to remember you, and it's going to feel warm. You decided to embark on this journey not because you just woke up one day and you're like, oh, let me do it. For a lot of people, this is a lifelong dream, and this is something that will transcend you from today. You're going to make history, whether you like it or not.
It's good to hear from someone who has experience, who has done it. I haven't done it, so I listened to them, and I picked a point from what they said. Make sure you live up to expectation.
I become who I am now. Everybody knows me from the 37 states. I'm sure if you mention Sai Signature, they will know Sai Signature. I wish you luck. You're all beautiful. You're all gonna continue from when you start here.
Hello, my name is Olachi Chomzy. You're Miss World Nigeria 2021, or also known as the current most beautiful girl in Nigeria. I think the biggest thing I can say is, of course, I want them to be themselves, but greater than that, I want them to be a part of this experience. I do not want them to be spectators, but to make that active effort every single day to choose that they want to be the best and put their best foot forward. For you to really get the best out of this experience, you have to be intentional every step of the way, and that is what I would say for everybody to do. It's a bittersweet moment for me. I'm very grateful for this experience, and of course, I could say I'd love to keep it forever, but I understand that the way life works, I have to pass it on, and my greatest joy would be that my successor would do better than me, so that's what I'm really excited for.
By the time they've emerged as the most beautiful girl, she is pretty much like an ambassador of Nigeria to the rest of the world. She now represents, she goes to any country, she speaks, I mean, don't forget, this not just looks we're looking for, look at someone with intelligence. So it's kind of like beauty with a purpose, borrowing Miss World's slogan. It's that kind of thing. So you're speaking with intelligence now. You're speaking authoritatively, and you can promote the country, culture, and tourism of Nigeria to the rest of the world. That's the beauty of the most beautiful girl in Nigeria when they go for its international events.
From this year 2022, from the MBGN organization, I think they're doing great so far. I mean, it's not easy to run a pageant for over 30 years, right? This year is the 34th year, and on as you see, the girls go to Miss World, Miss Universe, and other international pageants as well. So, I mean, yes, I'm expecting so much. I'm looking forward to the show on the 21st. It's definitely going to be nights of glitz and glamour, just the way it should be. So I'm totally looking forward.
If I win, God willing, be expecting everything that I promise. And if I don't, you'll still see me on your TV screen. So yeah, everything else I will reserve. You'll see that on the 21st of October.
So I believe the true essence of beauty and the true essence of MBGN is for everyone to be their most authentic self. An African woman who is proud and standing tall and representing her country in the best way possible.
Well, a lot of confidence, a lot of sass, a lot of just fun and happiness, just being me, just myself, and you guys will see a lot on that stage.
I believe we're all unique, and then when you realize your uniqueness and then you bring it out, it brings out a different flavor, a different spice.
I like to try new things,
I am very passionate about healthcare and research, and that's why I'm here. Well, expect a lot from me. Expect all I said during my campaign. All I promised, I'm going to fulfill it.
I know that viewers may be wondering why an Igbo girl is representing the North. It's because MBGN is about cultural diversity and promotion. And I'm so happy that I'm representing the North. I've learned so much about the Northern culture.
So I'm not happy.
Why?
I just watched this thing. I was waiting and I didn't see Dala among the contestants.
I don't understand.
But it's okay, it's fine. We're looking forward to Miss World.
Me, I was about to ask you whether it enter your eyes because such pretty lady.
I tell you, and I think the one that caught my attention was the last person who spoke, who said that, you know, she's an Igbo girl and she's representing the North. I think it brings unity to mind, like everything is inclusive. If you've always stayed somewhere, then you can actually contest and represent that particular place. It's just so interesting how this is all about unity.
I think we're getting to that point. I mean, we see Nigerians now taking positions in America, in Canada,
of course,
places, and they are not originally
from there.
Yeah, but they are there now.
Yeah.
So I think we're getting there as a country.
Of course.
Yeah, but I'll say a big shout out to the MBGN team. I mean, this has been happening for quite some time, and I actually really enjoy watching the show. Hopefully, Flavor will not watch this year because if you know,
it's not watching.
I'm a beauty queen that comes outside like this.
It's not watching because
you have one freaking too.
It's not watching. Just like the Oni of Ife. I don't know. Maybe I am the next person for a flame.
Oh!
But I am never a.
All right, so we look forward to see you in the palace. Thank you very much. All right, guys, that is all we can take on the entertainment news. It is now time for a celebrity birthday shout out. In alphabetical order, today's celebrants are the following people. Jean-Claude Van Damme is 62 today. He is a Belgian actor, martial artist, filmmaker, and fight choreographer. As an actor, he has become popular acting in films such as Cyborg, Kickboxer, Bloodsport, Universal Soldier, amongst others.
Van Damme.
Yeah. So he was one of my mom's earliest favorite actors before she now started liking all these The Rock, all these, you know, martial artist type. Yeah.
Happy
birthday to him. Amazing actor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, you know what we watch? We'll now go and try it outside.
So you were a hooligan, in summary. All right. Thank you very much. Happy birthday to him. All right. Kule Remy is 34 today. The Nigerian actor and TikToker is popularly known for his roles in Tinsel, Falling, Family Forever, and Naija Christmas, and the latest, Kunle Afolayan movie, and Nikulakbo, amongst others. He came to prominence after winning the 7th edition of the Gouda Ultimate Search reality show in 2010.
Oh, a very happy birthday. Yes.
Always his cute smile.
Saru.
Very
Saru.
happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday.
Dude is doing fantastically well, especially with the fact that it makes me happy with his things.
Yes,
you know, right there, the things. Doing his things.
He kills me.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
All right, also celebrating today, we have Neo, who is 43. He is an award-winning American singer, songwriter, record producer, actor, and dancer. He gained fame for his songwriting abilities when he penned his 2004 hit, Let Me Love You, for singer Mario, amongst other singers.
Oh, wow.
Neo. So, I'm not happy.
Why?
I just watched this thing. I was waiting and I didn't see Dala among the contestants.
I don't understand.
But it's okay, it's fine. We're looking forward to Miss World.
Me, I was about to ask you whether it enter your eyes because, such pretty lady.
I tell you, and I think the one that caught my attention was the last person who spoke, who said that, you know, she's an Igbo girl and she's representing the North. I think it brings unity to mind, like everything is inclusive. If you've always stayed somewhere, then you can actually contest and represent that particular place. It's just so interesting how this is all about unity.
I think we're getting to that point. I mean, we see Nigerians now taking positions in America, in Canada,
of course,
places, and they are not originally
from there.
Yeah, but they are there now.
Yeah.
And so I think we're getting there as a country.
Of course.
Yeah, but I'll say a big shout out to the MBGN team. I mean, this has been happening for quite some time, and I actually really enjoy watching the show. Hopefully, Flavor will not watch this year because you know, if you know,
it's not watching.
I'm a beauty queen that comes outside like this.
It's not watching because
one freaking too.
It's not watching. Just like the Oni of Ife. I don't know. Maybe I am the next person for a flame.
Oh!
But I am never a.
All right, so we look forward to see you in the palace. Thank you very much. All right, guys, that is all we can take on the entertainment news. It is now time for a celebrity birthday shout out. In alphabetical order, today's celebrants are the following people. Jean-Claude Van Damme is 62 today. He is a Belgian actor, martial artist, filmmaker, and fight choreographer. As an actor, he has become popular acting in films such as Cyborg, Kickboxer, Bloodsport, Universal Soldier, amongst others.
Van Damme.
Yeah. So he was one of my mom's earliest favorite actors before she now started liking all these The Rock, all these, martial artist type. Yeah. Happy birthday to him. Amazing actor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, you know what we watch? We'll now go and try it outside.
So you were a hooligan, in summary. All right. Thank you very much. Happy birthday to him. All right. Kule Remy is 34 today. The Nigerian actor and TikToker is popularly known for his roles in Tinsel, Falling, Family Forever, and Nigeria Christmas, and the latest, Kunle Afolayan movie, Anikulapo, amongst others. He came to prominence after winning the 7th edition of the Gouda Ultimate Search reality show in 2010.
Oh, a very happy birthday. Yes.
Always his cute smile.
Saru.
Very happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday.
Dude is doing fantastically well, especially with the fact that it makes me happy with his things.
Yes.
You know, right there, the things. Doing his things.
He kills me.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
All right, also celebrating today, we have Neo, who is 43. He is an award-winning American singer, songwriter, record producer, actor, and dancer. He gained fame for his songwriting abilities when he penned his 2004 hit, Let Me Love You, for singer Mario, amongst other singers.
Oh, wow.
Neo.
Yeah.
Love me.
Has he given birth this year?
Oh, go away.
He says, wow. You won't watch her.
Let somebody.
Wow.
Happy birthday, Neo. Don't
Happy birthday to him and his hat that is always just tilted to the side.
If the guy come out the hat.
He come up,
Dude was at an award ceremony, and then he had an accident. So he wrapped his leg in such a way that it was fashionable. So he had to explain to people why he was sitting down and then why he had to, because he just had to make it happen to, you know, honor someone. Yeah. And I now said, because I didn't know that it was an accident before, I said, before you know it's now. People who did not listen, you just see people start to do that thing. Like,
I can't think his style.
Like, his style was so nice. Like,
oh, wow, happy birthday. All right, turning 37 today is Wande. Oh, thank you. Wande Ko is an award-winning Nigerian singer and songwriter, popularly known for the love song Ololufe. His other songs include Bumper to Bumper, You Bad, Baby Hello, Iskaba, Tokinla, Somiso, amongst many other songs. WCZ.
Wow. WCZ.
Yeah.
37 already, man.
Don't believe it.
Wow.
We don't believe it.
Wande Ko is a national treasure.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Wande.
All right, we also have Zac Efron, who is turning 35 today. American actor and singer rose to prominence in the late 2000s for his leading role as Troy Bolton in the High School Musical trilogy. He also starred in the musical film Hairspray, the comedy film 17 Again, Baywatch, The Greatest Showman, amongst others.
I don't know why it feels like he had like 2 other birthdays this year.
So it's 2 other birthdays this year. I doubt it, but I saw a video where I think it was Vanessa Hudgens, and then they said that they don't talk anymore. Yeah, they're like, oh, you haven't spoken to him in a while, that they don't talk anymore. I'm like, that's actually weird because, like, you guys were, like, amazing in the movie.
Yeah.
All right, so we're saying happy birthday to every single person celebrating today. We love you. We celebrate you. All right, enjoy the day. Now, let's get straight to the time machine on Rewind, where we get a quick history lesson on what happened in the world of entertainment on this very day.
Watch this.
Let's rewind.
I hope you understand.
Woo! Go, Dala, let's go. Is
the control room quiet for me?
I tell you, like, it's off.
What?
They have not made you, what they call that, in tone deaf.
That is me. Because
all right. Ladies and gentlemen, you know when we stand here at this corner, it's about time for Socialville. We're about to dive into the social media space, and it's filled with all the humor and savagery you can think of. Ladies and gentlemen, I got the one, the only Dala.
I came with my swimsuit to dive
I got the only one, honey pot.
You are the only one. The money that is coming together in your pocket, bring it out.
No, let's not go there. Yeah, let's go to social. All right, and let's start with dark chocolate that don't melt.
Yeah.
He says, I think our generation is better at boundaries than our parents, yeah? Sweetie replies, she says, yes, because why were they taking us to their enemy's house and warning us not to eat? They're trying to kill us. Why are we here then?
Onipa, why are you laughing? Onipa, why are you laughing?
I remember something that happened earlier.
Tell us. That's why you're laughing. Tell us.
I cannot tell you. I cannot put somebody's matter to the table.
Yeah, say your friend that you know. He used to... my friend that I know, their cousin.
You need to say this G story.
You just got sent out, yeah?
I did not say that.
Hey! I was there! Was I there? Who tried to kill us?
Who tried to kill us? But have you guys experienced that thing where you go somewhere with your parents?
And
then they ask you, will you eat? You're looking at your mother's eyes.
So why do you take us there when you don't want us to be free?
Well, me, I used to eat, yeah.
Yeah.
But let me when I reach out, but is it that food?
But you go
going
stick
down?
No, they don't bomb me well.
All right, let's check out the next one. Our king here, king of memes, he says, God, I know they threaten you, but you guys do something fast. Make devil no use me.
Mama, who wants to be used?
This is probably every Nigerian's prayer.
Well, but my problem is you want they threaten God. He now said, I know they threaten you, but...
Do fast,
In a rush. In a rush.
All right, let's check out the next one. Jeffe on Twitter says, 3 months of dating. She already wants to see my parents.
Okay, you know what? Let's just go on this break already, and we will be back.
All right, we'll be right back. We're back on air. Honeypot is not with us.
Honeypot, don't carry and go away. No.
She don't go somewhere else.
I'm traveling.
All right, so we continue with our Socialville, and here we have land where God creates. Now him una they sell 60 million.
I love this person.
Now
wow. So when you want to be very sentimental and very emotional about things, why are you people very greedy? Why is it that it is the land that God has created? Did he not say that we should shake it and multiply and, you know, and all that? So why? Why can we not just wake up and say that, you see, this land, you just use your hands to do like this. Yeah.
But it's so funny.
I'm the owner.
We are born into this world and we don't see all these things.
Yes,
free,
now.
water, food, everything is there for us. We now take it and make business out of it.
You see? It's not good.
Oh, my own problem.
Why are we not in this world playing, frolicking, just jumping up and down, doing watermelon sugar?
Okay.
My problem is the shark created all of us the same day. So how somebody have dominion
over more than another person? What's that nonsense? It's not nice.
Let's just be doing watermelon sugar. All right, let's continue. And the next one says, can you please help me? 2K. I really need to eat and take drugs. My dad traveled and his number isn't connecting yet. Okay. And the person replied, give me your dad's number. Now follow your popsy talk. Yes.
Honeypot knows this story.
Go ahead.
I'll just summarize it.
Go ahead.
So my car had problem. Somebody said, "What's wrong with your car?" I said, "You have problem."
I know.
Thinking that, thinking that he will do well. He now say, "Give me your mechanic number." What do you want to do with my mechanic number? But yeah, thank you.
But I don't like people who behave like that.
What's the problem? Just
do you know? Don't do that.
Problem on ground.
I was coming to work, and then my tire burst, and somebody called me. Oh, what? And I said, "Oh, my tire." And the person said, "Okay, don't worry. I'll ask somebody to come and pick it and take it." Are you? What?
Because I don't even...
Did I tell you that I don't know what it is?
Yeah, because I don't see it as care. I see it as someone who has trust issues.
The person is selfish.
Yeah,
Stingy.
very
No,
stingy.
it's alcohol.
Yeah.
I can't go like I'll go and ask them to carry it. Go, don't.
It's the way people are talking about this with passion.
Yeah, you know when small pikin hold something and they try open your hand.
Okay, let's move on to the next one. Sorry. Boyfriend says, cut the call. The girlfriend says, no, you cut the call. MTN. Oh, rich kids.
Oh, wow. That's right. I mean, rich kids, because I don't even know where they are carrying us to these days. How many times do you buy data in a
Hey, don't go there.
monthly data? You're going to buy like three days. I mean, one day.
1 week. I've used 50 gig in 1 week. It's not even up to 1 week.
I'm not understanding.
You people, I don't understand.
My own is how they made a whole advert out of this thing, because I remember seeing, "Oh, hang up. No, you hang up." And like, everyone have money, but it was for free call. In this country, it was
I
for
think
free call.
everybody's on this.
Midnight,
Have you not done
that
this
12
thing
to
before?
5. That 12 to 5 at the Damme that year.
That midnight call.
No, that midnight call. For money, you go go and use less. Because you are talking to man in the night.
All right, let's check out the next one. It says, I know say Gary they affect eye. Now why are they drink up? So I no go fit see shaggy. The more Gary I drink, the less shaggy I see.
I guess I am on this table, and I think I purposely, on purpose, don't see shaggy, because even if you bring the shaggy to my, I know they see him. It is what I choose to see that I see. Sometimes even when I choose to see some things, the God that I serve is always saying, no, you're not going to see this shaggy.
Is that why sometimes you choose not to see the teleprompter?
Thank you so much, because I cannot see shaggy.
Don't want to see.
And if I see like... You are very silly for throwing
Is the shot fired for me?
Is the shot fired? Because you know what? I don't see shaggy because I am short-sighted and I have astigmatism. But
J-Paul, 1. Honeypot, 0.
Oh, no, it's okay. Because you know what? The time that you do this work, because see, Oji has done the work, but I didn't do the work for me. When I now choose not to see the shaggy, as I'm reading like this, I say, J-Paul, what did they say?
It's not a honeypot. We love you like that. Can you see me?
It's even Dala.
Can you see me?
That's always reading along with me every time. Shout out to Dala.
But can you see
You're
me?
a friend in need.
Can you see?
I'm a friend indeed.
Can you see Dala?
How many fingers?
Shaggy.
I did not see it.
All right, let's move on. Pharaoh says, me on FaceTime ignoring everything the person is saying and looking at myself. Yes.
You do it.
Actually, I'll be like, yo, man, I look good, man.
So it is how video call, you be looking at yourself.
Most of the time.
Me, I do it, Sha. Especially when I mean, that is what I do. I look at myself all the time. I'm not looking at you.
Will be small, then your own will be big. So you look at.
No, I even managed to do the small one, but guess what? The small one, I'm busy admiring myself till the end of the call.
All right, let's check out the next one. It says, babe, I bite.
He shocked you. He shocked you.
I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Now I'm sweating. Who sent me message?
Let me continue. Babe, I bite you something. Laugh out loud. It's not bite. It's boat.
B-O-A-T.
So no.
The past tense.
So guess what? So the person who said boats. I'm sure this conversation, they just translated to like they were texting. But no, they were actually saying it. This is some people's accents. They will say boats, say boats. So, like when you have like some indigenous. So.
Okay, so let me now kill you further. Lol. Not ITS, not it. Is not by, is both. So the whole sentence, there's not one, the only not is the only thing that is there. That is correct.
Yes,
It's not
by this
where's
boat.
the tea?
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, on that note,
It's not over.
I am so sorry.
first half of the show is done.
Hi, how can I
Why
be
una dey
sweating?
sweat?
Still to come is Chewing Off, the entertainment news, recap, and the guest interview, movies at the movies. So stick around, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
The rubbish we say on this show during the break, one day we'll be casted.
No, in Jesus' name.
Amen. No, because
I'll not be a part of it. So don't let it be like Tiwa Savage this thing with that radio station that year.
yeah.
Behind the scenes.
Okay. What?
But yeah, all right, guys, if you are just joining us, thank you so much. You have missed the first hour of the show, but this is the second hour of the show, and we are so ready to keep you more entertained. Right about now, it is time to chew it off. Time for one of us to let us know what's bothering him or her. It could have been me, but I've collected my papers. Glory, glory, hallelujah, hallelujah. Although they still made me buy something there again. One stupid back red and transparent lights.
Okay, that reflector.
My mom, like, it's not damn for this is meant to be on. Like, what's this problem? Thank you very much. I will not be ranting today.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So what am I talking about today? This morning when I saw notification, then I checked my uni WhatsApp group. And so somebody was talking about how she's very sorry for disturbing people this early, but she just got a call from a friend who was in the same uni with us that they kidnapped in Jos. Fulani herdsmen went through the window and took the person's twins, David and Daniel, I think, Gbadamosi, kidnapped them, through the window. And now they are asking for perhaps 12 million ransom or something. Or I'm not sure I got that amount right, but they are already asking for a ransom. And it was through the window and it was in Jos. So people were like, in Jos too? We thought that it was like in, so my point exactly is that nowhere is safe. Mm-hmm. Even people in Lagos, the thing is, it's just so sad. Like you're in your own house and then some people just break in through the windows and then they kidnap people. It's just so scary, like in the split of that second, like I was just like, oh my God, what's happening? It's coming to, I don't know how to put it. It's just so scary. No security, no. I know that I'm sounding like a broken record right now. I don't even know how to put my words together in the sense that it's just so scary in the sense that we just have to, Nigeria has to get better. Something has to be done. People cannot just take laws into their hands and be doing...
So it's not even just about security, it's in every system, even healthcare. I mean, we saw what happened with Rico.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gosh.
So what happened in the hospital, you're supposed to be attending
so
to, and then you're doing a video of the person because, so
that's so sad.
It's, the whole system needs to be restructured. Like, we need to reset, like restart the thing. Let everybody know, love your neighbor as thyself.
Yeah.
If you do that, then you will realize that the money you're stealing now that is meant for security funds is going to affect somebody in future.
That's right.
And it's going to be, in fact, somebody in your own family, in your lineage will suffer from it, will probably die from it. So we have to get it right. Security, we secure ourselves. We practically secure ourselves. We pay so much for security at the gate. We pay for security at the estate.
And we are still safe.
And we are still not safe. So it's sad.
It's just sad, yeah.
It's very sad. I agree. Even a friend of mine said he was on the bridge a couple nights ago. My friend had a cooking competition. Somebody that went to help him said he was on his way back to the mainland. And then on 3rd Mainland, he just saw that the whole road was blocked and then people were flashing lights. He said the panic attack. So I just saw that at like 2 a.m. He sent me location. I'm in a ride on my way to, and my man was like, why is it? Because I'm like, whenever I have an emergency, just send that to me, so at least we have it. So immediately I saw it, I went into panic mode. I was like, what's happening? And then he wasn't picking his phone. I was like, what's going on? Eventually, what was it? They were shooting film on the bridge.
Hey.
Oh.
So now, like, see, it's things like, because that could have been a robbery. Like, he said he has never been that close to, like, he was even like, even the ride he was in, the guy was just telling him, calm down. He was saying that, we're on the bridge. If anything happens, it's either water or you're going to die on this bridge. Like, and it's so crazy that you'll be on the road and those are your only two options. So it's just mad. Like, let's just try to do better when it comes to, like, security. I feel like they could have, at the start of maybe before, said, oh, we're doing a production on the road, everybody stay on one lane or that. It's not when you get there, you're doing that, and then it was police, and they were still using time to do their normal doings. You get. So, hopefully, the twins are released safely. That's the most we can pray for right now.
Yeah. It's just so sad. All right, getting right to it, it's time for a quick recap of the entertainment news.
Yep, we told you that the Academy directs a Nigerian Oscars selection committee to represent Nigerian films.
All right, we're looking forward to that. MBGN organizers unveil 2022 contestants.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. Let's take a quick break and we'll be right back with our guest of the day.
All right, guys, we told you we had a guest joining us on the show today. Is an artist, fashion entrepreneur, and model who describes himself as a positive, self-sufficient, supportive person. He also believes his winning mentality never fails to push him and those around him to greater heights. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Big Brother Naija Level Up ex-housemate, Groovy!
Oh, wow. It's a nail polish for me.
Yes.
It's so giving. Love. And you had to, like, include pink somehow.
Pink Panther. That's why they call me Pink Panther.
Yeah.
Body that, like,
And I didn't know that you're this tall. Yeah,
So-
seeing you, I would say, yes, tall guy. But then when I stood up to hug him, I'm like, oh, wow.
Okay, so if Honeypot is saying that, I think I'm like the tallest person on the show. Groovy saw
What
that.
do you mean? I'm taller than you.
You say? Anyway.
And you know why I felt that way? Because I am not short.
Yes.
I'm not short.
Yeah, that is amazing. So
Yeah.
I wanted to, first question.
Yeah.
I'm just going to jump smack into it. Are you prepared? It's not hard like that, don't worry.
Anyway, I have my man, Jipo.
Now, let me not tell you something. J-Paul is not going to help me.
He's not going to So I want to know, what's the worst thing you've heard about yourself since you left the house? Because there was one that happened the very first day, before you had even stepped in.
Yeah, that's right.
Bust my head, yeah.
He says bust my head.
Bust my head. I want to bust my head, to be honest. Like, I came outside, like, and, you know, because it's a lot, you get.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much information going out, like, oh, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at that. But then that one I heard, as soon as I, finished speaking to, to my man,
Ebuka,
right, that one really truly busted.
and they said that it has a bad
I
press.
was like, bro, like, how, man? Yo, the boy is neat. Like, literally, I walk into the house, and the girl comes in next, and then we have, like, a conversation, like, for like, some minutes. And then, bro, we're like in close quarters. Like,
yeah, so how did we get all on the way?
So if you're wondering what we're talking about, there was that viral, I think people had just really started wanting to find like death and information about people. And from day one, somebody said that the picture that Ebuka looked like he was leaning away
from
Groovy.
because of bad
Everybody
breath.
just started, Groovy had bad breath. And I'm like, why? How? Like, are you there?
It's crazy because...
Ebuka cleared the air though.
Yeah, so I heard. So
cleared the air.
Love to him regardless.
Choice of words.
Love to him
Ebuka cleared
regardless.
the air. Choice of words.
Okay.
Cleared the air.
No, but the thing is, most of these people live on social media. So they take a lot. I'm sorry, I'm just going to try and explain for you. I'm backing you up.
He's trying to help you.
So they watch on social media. So they take all these funny moments and the rest, and they want to make a story out of it. It might not even be the truth. There might be no inkling of truth to it. It's just to have a conversation.
Yeah. You know? I mean, that's just what I think. That's just what it's about. And really, like the lifestyle that I came into, that I chose, as a result of being on the show, it just makes you have to be open to criticism. Do you get
That's right.
You need to have a thick skin. Your body got stick, because people will be saying, things here and there. I don't sound like professional. But,
you have gone thick skin.
Yeah. I mean, I add more armor like this, do you get? Because I feel like this, this lifestyle, you need to be able to.
I really like that you have said that because, of course, one of the questions that I know, I am very, very sure.
Body armor unlocked. Body armor.
That they have been asking you is how you fell into a lot of, you know, I don't know whether to say triangle or something. Maybe it does not even have a shape or something. I mean, let's talk about that. Let's talk about Beauty leaving the house. I mean, because of what she's done, and she had to be, you know, sent away that way. And then when she came out, she, according to what I saw, I think she still felt in her head that there was still a relationship. Like in her head, like from the interview, she still felt that there was a relationship. I'd actually like to know quickly, have you had any discussion with Beauty since you left pertaining to this issue of Phyna or, you know, relationship and all that? Have you had any talks?
Okay, first of all, please allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Groovy, baby boy of the season, man of the season for a reason, Pink Panther, Mixta, Kagiso, president of the Gentleman's Club. Okay. You understand?
Get them.
You understand? So,
you have to bring the gentleman in so that before you answer this question, so that it will...
You know, I have to summon all the spirits, all the nicknames to be able to allow me to dive into that. Yeah, but... I mean, as I would always say, when I was on the show, even outside, every single experience that, you know, that I had in that show, leading up to even the day that I left, I feel like it's all just part of, you know, like my own journey into, you know, into the house. Do you get, like, there was no way I would have been able to predict certain things, you know, and some certain outcomes, because I actually came to the show to be myself, to live my true experience, and then to grow into it, and then to have fun, which I believe that I did for like 60-something days, 9 weeks. No so which I did, and now that I mean, like now that I'm out, or ever since I came out, regardless, like it has just been, you know, for me to just tell myself that, you know what, everything that happened, and it happened for a reason. Do you get? And it's all just like, as I always say, love and light. You understand? Just spreading that, continue with that same positive energy, you know, and everything that I had inside the house, you know, just building, you know, good bonds and working on myself. You know, I came out of the house, you know, got introduced to my new fan base, the Groovers. Love you guys so much. Groovers! Best in the world, what you saying? You understand? Backing me, you know, back to back, you know, everything that was said. So, I mean, it's just about that regardless. And I will always show love to anybody that shows love to me. Do you get, like, you know, whatever aside, controversy aside, like so, that's not what the boy is about. You get me? So to answer that your question,
I was waiting.
So to answer that your question, you know, it's on a love and light P. You know, I don't want to, you know, no need to dive too much into that. Like I said, I am very accommodating of anybody that is ready to accommodate me. So you understand? So yeah, so like let's not. You know, if you can pick that any 2 cents from that, I'm sure you get it.
All right, so the thing is, it's very easy to pick a 2 cents from that. That's not a 2 cents that you're saying. Because
anybody that smiles at me, I smile back.
Because what I just understood is, if you smile at me, I'm gonna be smiling.
Yes.
No, but like we got like that's what I'm saying.
It's giving triangles, trapezium, parallelogram.
No, I think like for me, regardless, like I am just that walking like whatever of positivity. Do you get? Just, you know, just be in a space, have fun. I don't know you guys. I've seen you on the show, but then I come here and then you see the energy. You see how everywhere is. Like that's just what that's my thing. That's where I thrive. I thrive in those kind of environments. So definitely, situations will happen and all those kind of things, but then it's just about being able to come out of that environment. But if I'm in a space like this, I don't want to know who that person is. Like I said, bro, like, yo, with a reason, like, just, man, you get me? So, like, you get, like, regardless of whatever has been said or in the past, like, I'm focused on the present, focused on the now. Your energy. I feel like it's warm. You see, that's just it. But if I come here and everybody, they do, really, you know, that kind of thing, like, you would obviously, you know, tell, see that in the whole thing.
So I have my next question for you.
All right.
But before that, you know, you spoke about the groovers. Those people won't kill you. I get one time So you had just come out of the house. You know, so I had an interview, somebody does, you know, asked me, I said, you know, Groovy was the guy, like, every lady was after him, you know, and all that stuff. He had that energy. But towards the end, you were quiet a bit. I felt like your energy had gone low a bit before you came out. Everybody won't kill me, man. They won't kill me. I guys just stand up. Groovers, I love you people too. It's my boy.
Groovers, are you listening? Mr. J. Paul, I stand rendered an official announcement.
Back off, please.
But I mean, just to touch on what you said, like I said, with everything that happened, you know, when we were in separate levels, you get to us now like switching levels, right? And then you're now in like a different environment. Like I said, to be honest, like I would not trade, apart from obviously the things that were out of my control. Like I said, I enjoyed every single day in that house, right? It was beautiful, you know, like the wins and the losses, like every single thing. And I always gave my energy, like I came out and I was like, more groovy. You did do this, you did act, you did this, you did that. Like even the weird moments, like even the funny, crazy things that I was doing, like it was all just like a vibe for me. So I enjoyed every single thing. You get, like I always say that I know how to use my energy. You get, and like I said, like that is where I thrive. Like if I'm in an environment that I don't feel like it's like what I'm hearing is not beneficial to my mental health, because you know, say today inside that house, to go through that, you get, like you need to consider yourself. So everybody, you know, we deal with things differently. So me, for my own mental health, it's like, yo, I need to be in an environment where I can accept things that help me to function. You get, so probably this whole thing about him being quiet is just like it's a 24-hour show. Like,
true,
you will never be able to see every single conversation. Do you get? You will never be, because there are 28 housemates, so it's like a lot. Do you get me? So like I enjoyed every single thing, you know, that happened in the house. And like I said, switching levels, even when I now moved upstairs to level 1, you get, like that was not like a different vibe for me, because like it just felt like the first day of coming into the house. It's be like say new housemate just enter.
You were happy.
Like, that's what I'm saying. First day, it just felt like first day of coming into the house. You get, like them being like, you see a new housemate. Once a new housemate enters, like there's a boss. You get,
So I'm going to get into your thing now, because we have to take this quick break. Can I tell it?
We choke.
All right. So we understand that you love our energy. Okay.
This Flash, what are you saying?
Yes, what are you saying? We'll go on this break and we will return.
I have the tallest man in the building.
Ultimate light skin
housemate.
Another one. I just remember another one.
So it's the way he just has all these
hype for himself.
Light
skin.
I don't make the rules though. Like I said, I came outside and I had names that were bestowed upon me. Now the ultimate light skin, that one obviously, I realized that in the house, because I used to be like, should I mean fair pass for this house? Because we had like Kes, I think Kes, you know, we had Kes as well.
Kes,
Then I'd be like, Mom could not look me well, look this guy. But like, now you be ultimate light skin. I'm like, okay, no.
Wow.
Ultimate light skin.
Love.
So we just saw that video. You and Chomzy.
He's giving breakfast.
Please, give us more gist about what happened.
More gist about what happened?
Yeah.
Specifically about how Phyna is like a sister to you.
Sister?
Eh?
You didn't play it again?
Should we play it again?
Are you joking?
Should we play it again?
Nah, this one, no.
You say?
We were literally talking like this.
And then you said,
Phyna
is like a sister to me. Oh my God.
He's giving breakfast.
I do not.
We have receipts.
You have receipts.
We played again.
Okay.
Are you joking?
Where is the tape?
Where is the tape? I'm trying to help you here, but...
Is it shut? No. Groovy stands on his word. Like I don't back out of anything. Like, obviously, I came out of the house and there were certain statements that I made in the house, you know, that people took, you know, obviously, when you can say something, but mean it in another way. You get, and I've noticed...
Like sisters, we need someone.
See, how many days now we say I don't come up for this house now? Like, never heard that. Never, to be honest.
Really?
I have never heard that. I've been going for, interviews.
Immediately you went to the other level.
Events, like different piece, like, nah. It's Splash.
We have your file.
I beg. Let's be guided, I beg. Nah, because, we're going for...
Emotions are...
You come out of the house.
You know how it is.
Back to back.
I know how it is, actually.
You don't know how it is. Was anybody your sister, J. Paul?
Let's not go there.
All right. Thank you. Oh, my word. But would you say that you enjoyed your experience in the house?
Yeah, I did. Beautiful. Like, fan of the show for like the longest time. Did you get?
Oh, you talked about how you've been watching it forever.
Yeah, I've been watching the show for, like forever. My family, my mom, big on. Like the whole family just big on it. Like my mom is like a diehard fan.
Oh.
like, sometimes she'll be like, one of you should go on audition now.
Oh, wow, okay.
So it was a dream come true.
Yeah, but that's just the thing. That's just the thing. So me, it's kind of like in my head, I was just like, you know what? I'm this kind of person that if I want to do something, like, I will go for it. You know, obviously, it's just a matter of whether you're going to get it or not. So
was it the first time of you?
Nah, I applied last year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I just sent in a video. But then the video, like, I don't even want to talk about that video. So, like, but I had a very good feeling about this one. You know, so literally, like, even when I was applying, I didn't even tell my mom. Yeah, like, I didn't even tell my mom. I think I told her when I got, like, the medicals mail or something. Yeah, she was like, actually, I had already told my siblings, so I think they ratted me out to her already. And my mom still has this attitude of, no, Allah, no problem, let us hear from his mouth, from his own mouth. So when I told her, she now tried to act like, hey, you okay, but like, stop pretending. Like, I know you already know, she gets. So, and then, like, it's just, Big Brother is just massive, you know. Sometimes I say it's addictive, to be honest. Even it will get to stages where I might have my own favorite, my mom too have my own favorite.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
She'll be like, why you support this person? I'll be like,
I get it.
Like, so I think it was just like a dream come true, you know, for that to happen, and you know, I'm happy that I did that. Like, I did that for myself, did that for my family. Yeah, like representing, like, to be honest, like the boy has been, you know, this hustle, you don't take for this.
All right, now let's talk about family since you have touched on it. Because, you know, when you came out and then your mom and your sister, like it was a family thing. And then again, your dad, you know, and then you were talking about how your dad and your mom were not together. And like, it's, I don't know, at the back. And tell me about it. So, I mean, look at... I don't get parara for you. I will not get God is good. God is good all the time. You know, because, I mean, for you, I think Bbnaija is another thing entirely for you. It's like bringing your family together for you. I mean, talk about how respectful you are, even when you stepped in today and being a proper gentleman. I mean... By the way, he came very early. And he came early too.
What are you saying?
Yes, I mean, I think you should bank on this dude. I think so, yeah.
Bank on me, what you say?
So tell me the feeling, like your family coming together and everything, you coming out of Big Brother and this happening. Tell us about it.
Yo, I will always say, like, I'm a family guy, very family-oriented. Like, I love my family to death. I'm the firstborn. You know, actually, for those who don't know, I have 5 younger ones. And, you know, like, being the firstborn, you just have this sense of responsibility, you know, to always look out for your family, look after them. And I'm happy that, you know, I went into the direction of, for my modeling to business, because that also helped me to start, you know, fending for myself and also contributing to the family. So even when things started getting rough, all those things I was saying in the house about, you know, my parents, you know, there was always, you know, I always had something to contribute. And I'm blessed to even have two, you know, my two immediate siblings, right? So they are obviously working as well. They stay with me, so I was always saying that they stay with me, and they're also contributing in their own way. So it's just part of that ginger that I have, you know, because I want to do well, and I also want them to do well, because, yo, it's better if 3 people are contributing, like, helping, than one person. Do you get, like, you don't always want people to always be on your neck. So my family, like, I love them to death, and I'm so happy, you know, and because I'm also big on prayer, it was obviously always a prayer point for me that my time inside the house would definitely paint, you know, will obviously bring not just joy to them, but pride as well. Like, this is our product, this is our son, this is him representing, you know, the family. So big love to my dad and my mom, obviously, for, you know, making those dreams, you know, come true as far, you know, just getting to see them. Like, I teared up in the video, like, I just began, you know, like, I couldn't help it, to be honest. Like, just being able to see them, like, I couldn't help it. And I think one of the first things they said was like, we're so proud of you.
Oh, wow.
I'm so proud of you, you know, that's what got me really emotional. Then we did our So yeah, I love them so much, and it's just up from here, to be honest. Like, in whatever they do, whatever I'm doing, is support. And like I said, I have a new family now, the Groovers. They are my new family. Like I said, they back me. He can testify, like you said. So yeah, so they back me, and it's just about that. Like, I'm just, you know, it's exciting times, to be honest. So much going on, going forward for Groovy the brand. I do have actually, so like an online sales. I started that for my business, Groovy Collections. Yeah, so anybody that's watching, go check that out. Massive discount, 50% off.
Accessories.
On clothing, accessories, almost everything. You know, so it's just about getting that back, creating value, building the brand. establishing connections, and like I said, love and light. You know, both to non...
Igbo boy!
Both to groovers. You understand? You know, both to groovers and non-groovers alike. It's just love and light. Let's, you know, let's build, let's make things work for each other.
So before we wrap up the show, I wanted to ask you this question. So this season, there was a twist, you know, level 1, level 2, which we didn't have in other seasons. And before you went into the house, you had someone else that you stayed in lockdown with. So everybody had a partner, and you were paired up with Shegs. And every season has a villain that everybody wants to attack. You get. And you have been close to Shegs in the house, and even during lockdown, you guys were buddies. So from your own point of view, when you came out to everything that was going on, what was going through your head?
Yeah, so you know, that was crazy, as you say, crazy times regardless. Like, so obviously coming out of the house, you know, and I now came out with him.
Yeah.
Came out with Shegs, came out with Hermes. And we, you know, we had our media rounds, you know, so I was obviously, you know, I got to know about the questions and the things people were saying about him. Like, you know, I do feel like there's a reason why we were paired together, and it's because we might have our differences, but we have so much alike. You know, I see that positivity about him, you know, just that sense of, you know, welcoming every single person, you know, interactions, you know, just, and he's very intellectual, and I you know, I relate to that, you know. So we had such a, you know, very good bond. We had the same Bible, like,
Oh, wow.
It was crazy, it was crazy, like, we had so much, like, and just a family guy, just like I am. So, it was just crazy to just come out and see everything that was said about him, because you know, he's actually very, you know, genuine guy, lovable and friendly, and obviously ambitious, and has everything going on for him. So us coming out, I'm happy. I'm happy and I'm not happy. Obviously, I'm not happy because I came out in the 9th week, but then I'm happy that I was there to be with him throughout the whole thing, you know, along with Hermes, so, you know, to support our brother, because push that narrative, because that's just what it's about. You know, whatever happened in the show, happened for the show.
How is Phyna, by the way?
On that light, she's good. She's good.
What's the situation?
What's the situation?
I will go on the show.
All right, so we have recorded it that as he said this, that we'll go on a commercial break. And you know that Phyna does not like this type of thing. Well done. Continue.
Wait. But wait, you have to also realize that we are still doing our rounds.
Yes,
definitely. We still have sponsors that we are still going to see, so it's not like we're done. We see each other on a normal, like we see each other date, like on a not a day-to-day, but then we always see at events. But me, I don't want to miss events. Me cannot go miss out on my blessing. You understand? So we see each other. So there. So when I tell you she's good, she is good. Just like every other person, you know, that I respect her.
All right. So I want to know, because you mentioned your clothing brand, accessories, and all that.
Exactly.
But what about like modeling? You didn't say anything. Fashion Week is coming.
What are you saying? Should I strut? See swag now. What are you saying? Yo. Like I said, Groovy the brand is about a lot of things. God bless the boy with versatility. You understand? So, like I've already talked about my business, online sales starting today, massive promo. Get on that. It's at Groovy Collections. I have my own fashion brand, my own clothing line that I'm working on. You know, so I'm just, you know, I just work with my team. We're doing a lot to just make sure that we get that, you know, done. So exciting and massive announcements coming up soon, so watch out for that. I've also got my modeling, and the man's been modeling since 2014, so it's in my DNA.
I mean, bragging rights.
You get me? So it's there. So all brands, anywhere, local, foreign, international fashion week, what you saying? Let's get on that, because once I wear your clothes like this,
he's all over.
It's a done deal. You get me? So yeah, it's a done deal. So I'm gonna wear your clothes. I'm gonna wear my clothes. Let's get that back. Let's get. So brand, I mean, just open to a lot, you know, brand ambassador deals, being also like a beacon of light to the youth.
Now we have to go. We have to go.
We have to.
I totally, absolutely love your vibe.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Groovy. And that is our time with our guest. And of course, today we'll be back to talk about the movie showing at the movies after the break.
That's why you love me.
Jebu twerks for me.
Yeah.
It was twerking for me and it was asking me how it was looking. I said, oh, mom, man.
You they feel am for
no,
me.
It's you they feel am.
We know they feel am.
Then my people for there, they feel am. Yeah.
Them fit, they feel am.
You know what I like about you being twins.
Some days we agree.
What I like
Some other days.
Some other days.
Their head not too correct like that. Like this, Dala, get coconut head.
I know.
You
understand? Have you just bought somebody now?
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let's continue with the show. You know we've always got you covered with anything movie related on Tuesday. So if you're planning on going to the cinemas this week, sit tight because it's time for movies at the movies. All right. At number 1, Brotherhood. After years of fighting to survive on the streets of Lagos, 2 brothers fall on opposite sides of the law. The bonds of brotherhood are put to the ultimate test as one joins a task force that hunts down the other and his gang. Actors include Toby Bakre, Fowles, Tony Tones, O.C. Ukeje, Zubi Michael, Deyemi Okolawon, Basketmouth, Messi Aigbe, Sam Dede, and others. You go collect Woto.
Oh my word, I haven't seen Brotherhood, but I've been hearing so much about it. I think Basketmouth killed it, even from the preview that I saw, because I was expecting his normal funny man self, but he's not even
I heard a lot of Toby Bakre too.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah, my man was there, Boma. He did what he knows how to do best.
Wow.
Remove shirt.
Off shirt. Oh, I was actually with Boma at the event that I went to over the weekend, and he was saying how his first scene was supposed to wear jalabia. But the director said, you jalabia. No, off shirt, off shirt. I was like, wahala. But that's one to definitely look out for. All right, in Hollywood, Tickets to Paradise. The film follows Ren Butler, a recent University of Chicago graduate who accompanies her best friend Lily to a post-graduation jaunt to Bali. Lily's abrupt decision to marry a Balinese local triggers her family to try and stop her from repeating the mistake from 25 years ago. Ren stays in Bali for the engagements and wedding festivities and in the process finds her own love with a local doctor. Actors include George Clooney, Sean Lynch, Julia Roberts, Ariel Carver-O'Neill, Lynn Cooper-Tang, Billy Lord, Caitlin Dever, Charles Allen, and others. Hey!
Mixed with
goofiness
for me.
Especially the applied pressure part.
Applied pressure.
Not see humans.
I'm so sorry, it was stealing the ring for me. Like, how do you go and steal the ring because you don't want your child to get married? You're not going to plant inside your wife's bag. What? Yay! But,
George Clooney. I don't think I've seen George Clooney in this
light, right? I'm looking forward to this. All right, now let's talk about in Hollywood, Big Trip 2 Special Delivery. It has been a year since Mike and Oscar returned from their incredible adventure. And now, after a diabolical plan by Vulture to sabotage the delivery of the Grizzly Club to his opponents in the American presidential elections, Mike, Oscar, Panda, Teenager, and Stork set off another great adventure as they ride a Zeppelin to return little Grizzly to its rightful parents and save the American elections and the whole continent from an erupting volcano. Actors include Christian Gallienne. Flying first class, love it. And I think it is the versatility for me of Christian Gallienne because, I mean, you were wondering when we said actors include and it was just one name, like one person voicing everything.
Every character.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Like, that's amazing. That's a lot of talent right there.
Let me not even tell you a whole other story about how when I was younger, when I used to watch, because I watched, I think it was last year, who was it? One dog talking animation. And I used to think that that's how animals used to talk, like when human beings go. So I had a turtle that year and a dog. I'll now put the dog where the turtle is, then I'm not going to be checking if they are talking. And I'm just like, wait, what? How? But then I absolutely love this. I think kids will love this as well, even adults.
Of course.
I saw somebody that posted something and said, I cannot talk to any adults that watches cartoons.
Oh
my goodness. You're on your own.
I love animation like crazy.
All right, but we're going to go on a quick break and we will be right back.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. But we are going to usher you out again. You know, thank
officially.
you for, officially. Thank you for staying with us on the show today. We had so much fun. I hope you enjoyed Movies at the Movies. I hope you enjoyed our guests. I hope you enjoyed social media craziness. And right about now, we're going to go. I had in the building with me the Skrrr Goddess. La 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 la. And I also had our future Olori in the building.
No, don't give me that title. My name is Honey Money, Honey Pot, Honey Flames. I mean, I'm going to behave like
Honey of Ife.
Like Groovy. No. I will hype myself by myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, Big J signing out.